friends, and welcome back to the Woolerton Kitchen. I'm your host, Khotsa Rams. Listen, today we're making what many think of as breakfast and others may see it as an any time of day favorite. Today we are making an easy shakshuka. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now listen, it's quick, colorful, and packed with flavor. And if we're using our favorite Woolerton Group products, this time we're using a Delight Pure Cooking Oil and Delight 37% fat spread to make it extra delicious. Now listen, before we get down to making this easy to make recipe, let's go through today's ingredients. So we'll need 2 tablespoons of Delight Pure Cooking Oil, 1 tablespoon of Delight 37% fat spread, 1 medium onion chopped, 1 red bell pepper chopped, 1 tablespoon of garlic and ginger paste, 1 teaspoon of paprika, my favorite, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and then 1 tin of chopped tomatoes. We'll need half a teaspoon of sugar. This is optional, but it's absolutely necessary for taste. And then we'll need salt and pepper to taste. We'll need about 3 to 4 eggs. And then of course some fresh coriander or parsley. That's just for garnish, but trust me, you're gonna love it later. Right, so let's get on with it. So first we need to heat up our pan. Put it on like a medium to low heat, okay? And then we'll go ahead and add in our 2 tablespoons of Delight Pure Cooking Oil. And then I'll just dive right in with our chopped onion. Sound that I like so much. And then our red bell peppers. So we need that to saute. So what we're looking for here is our vegetables to wilt just a little. The onions are supposed to go just slightly translucent, and they're gonna release that gorgeous sweetness that we like so much. So I'm gonna go ahead now and add in our ginger and garlic paste. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in some of our aromatics. So that would be our cumin, our paprika. We need our spices to heat up there. And then of course our salt and pepper to taste. Beautiful. So let's, oh, it smells absolutely incredible. So what I'll be doing now is adding in our canned chopped tomatoes. So in they go. So I'm just gonna mix that in gorgeously. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some sugar to just cut through that acidity that we normally get in our tomato. Gorgeous. So I'm just gonna pop the lid over that, just so we can cook a little bit longer. Let's pop that over like so. So the idea here is to make sure that the tomato cooks right through and for all the flavors to emulsify gorgeously. And then we're gonna go ahead and add in our eggs. Let's give that a few minutes. Great, so it's been about 7 minutes now of having our shakshuka simmer. Let's see. Ooh. So this is the exact sort of consistency that we're looking for. But now for a hack to make sure that your shakshuka is extra creamy. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in some of our Delight 37% fat spread. Pop that into that mixture. Ooh. Okay, let's just give that a couple of stirs. So now is about the time for us to add in some of our eggs, right? So I'm just gonna make a couple of wells, about 4 of them for each egg, just like so. And then we can go ahead and introduce the eggs to our shakshuka. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop the lid over. So that needs an additional couple of minutes just so that the egg can actually cook, right? Okay, so 7 minutes has passed. Let's take a look at our shakshuka. That is what I'm talking about, right? I mean, just look at that. Gorgeous. Our eggs are just there nestled so beautifully. Listen, I love me a soft boiled egg and I have that anytime. So I'm gonna do one last thing, which is adorn our shakshuka with some of our coriander leaves, but you're more than welcome to use any type of greens, any herbs. Listen, there's only one thing left for us to do right, which is to taste. So I managed to get a couple of slices of bread that I had. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to use some ciabatta bread for this one, some sourdough. Really, any bread is perfect. So I'm just gonna go right into the pan. My goodness, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh. My goodness. Shakshuka, Shakshuka. Let me tell you, I want to go in there just for one last one. My goodness, absolutely incredible. My goodness, and there you have it, an easy shakshuka made extra delicious with delight oil and delight 37% fat spread. Like I said, you can serve this with toast, optionally brushed with some sunshine demargarine, and you've got a meal that's colorful, flavorful, and ready in under 30 minutes. How amazing is that? Now, for more of this simple feel-good recipes, be sure to check out the Willerton Group's YouTube channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe so that you never miss out on the heart of sensational cooking. But from me, Khotso Rams, and the team right here at the Willerton Kitchen, until next time, stay shuk. We'll see you guys again soon. Bye.